Hello everyone, this is Bob Ryan from the Shed app, here with our latest update. New functionality that lets you provide a prompt that allows guest users to share custom shed designs with friends and family via popular social media channels. It's an upgrade that we believe will provide you with a new source of, essentially, free leads. The new function will track how many views a shared design receives, as well as the number of times the shared design has inspired another design, and more. If you're ready for some free leads, let's start by navigating to System, and then Settings. And then we'll click here for the order form settings. You'll notice that we have added two new settings on this page. The first one is here under the order form options, and it's the Share Your Design modal. When I hover here on the tooltip, you'll see that turning this on makes a Share Your Design modal available for guest users after they save the order. To activate this new functionality, I'll click the Edit icon here, and then here to make it available. Later, we'll see how this impacts the guest user experience in the guest user point of view. We've also added a second field over here under Messaging. That allows us to change the Share Your Design modal messaging. If you don't add anything here, the default messaging is used. I'll show you where this messaging is displayed later in the demo. For now, let's scroll down to the bottom of the page and apply the changes. Then let's check out the order form from the guest user's point of view. I'll have to go off screen for a moment to open up a new tab to show you this. Alright, so here's my order form, and I'm looking at this as a guest user. To create a new design, I'll click here to select the style or building design, and then I'll click here to select the size. As you can see, nothing has changed on the order form up to this point. Now let's go ahead and save the order by clicking here at the upper right, and we'll assign the customer's name as Darth Vader, and we'll include Darth's email contact. Now I'll save the order by clicking here. This advances me to the summary stage. When I click here to close the confirmation, you'll see that I'm presented with the Share Your Design modal. Here, your potential customers are able to click any of these icons to easily share the design in their respective media channel. Or they can opt to click here to copy a link to the design on their clipboard. The messaging you see here at the top is the default messaging I mentioned earlier, but you can change this by using the order form setting that we looked at previously. Now let's take a look at what people will see when they look at the shared design. I'll click here to copy this link to my clipboard and then open another tab to load the shared design. Alright, so here I see the shared design I've loaded, and as you can see, I don't have the option to see pricing or to make any changes to the design. But I do have the option to create my own custom design by clicking here at the upper right. When your customer does opt to create their own design using this button, he or she is presented with pricing, if I have that option turned on, and they'll also be able to use the entire order form to create a design. Let's click here and see what that looks like. Additionally, I would like to point out that this new custom design is considered as inspired by the shared design. I'll show you what I mean by that. First, I'll click here and save this order, and then save this new customer order with the customer name Boba Fett. And I'll add Boba's contact email. Now I click Save and Continue, and then Close. With all that done, I'm going to open another window and log back into my Shed app account. Again, I'll have to go off screen to show you this. Okay then, with my account open, I navigate over to the Manage Quotes page, and I'll add some additional columns to my current view by clicking here. Scrolling down to the bottom of all these options, I'll check these boxes to add the Shared Design view, Inspired By view, and the Inspired Count view. Then click on Apply. So as you can see here, this order by Darth Vader is the order that the guest user originally created and then shared. It shows that it has one shared design view and the inspired count is 1. And this order by Boba Fett was inspired by the order created by Darth Vader. That would be order ID 73739. Boba Fett's order is our first free lead. So that wraps up this update. We trust that you'll be able to leverage these tools to increase your leads and track how they're coming in. And we'll see you next time with more simplified shed stuff.